Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Brianna, aka Hooked by Brianna, and today I'm going to do a little crochet with me slash vlog slash catch up with me and how my life has been. So first of all, I've just been feeling really uninspired, honestly, until today, that is. And it took a really long time for me to truly get inspired today too, because I've just been trying to force it because I felt pressured for not making a lot for the second half of 2023 and then for the beginning of this year. But honestly, I've just been living my life and I've just been focusing on school. This spring semester just started for me like last week, so it's the beginning of my senior year and that's really exciting, and I just wanted to have more experiences in college and with my friends and just in life in general instead of just being in the house crocheting all day. But I also have missed the art. I've missed making cool things, and I'm tired of avoiding getting on my crochet Instagram page. I really want to get back into the swing of things. So I finally sketched up something today. It took me like 2 hours to decide what I wanted to make. And here is the idea for today. So we're going to be making this shirt because I have a bunch. I have so much yarn from Wool and the Gang that they sent me for the collaboration I did with them back in December. And it's just a lot of pastels, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I can use the pink at least. I'm planning on using the pink today. The other colors still up in the air. I don't know what to do with them yet, but I'll figure it out. I'm just so used to buying yarn for projects instead of making projects with the yarn I already have. So that's just also been a challenge because I used up so much of my yarn from the market that I did in October that I don't have as much selection as I used to. I just have the yarn that was sent to me, which are colors I'm not comfortable with. So it's just going to be a big challenge overall. But I am going to buy yarn, which I haven't done in a really long time. And I'm going to get probably some white yarn. I might just make a really long scarf too because I've been wanting to wear one just in my daily life anyways. So I know I'll get a lot of wear out of that. And then as you can see, this is jean. I mean, you can't tell that it's jean, but I plan on it being jean. So I'm going to go to JOANN's and get some jean fabric today probably. And then I just have this little crochet lace that I'm going to add at the bottom of the mini skirt. And then this little fuzzy headband thing for the winter time. And of course, I'll probably wear a jacket on top, but I'm not going to make one. I feel like it'll be too much crochet going on. I feel like this is just enough for the balance. And for making something cool enough that we can get right into it. So first I'm going to start on the top, which I already did start on, to be honest. I'll show you the yarn that I'm working with. And the yarn, again, is from Wool and the Gang, so shout out to them. The yarn that I have is from We Are Knitters, so I'm going to show y'all the mohair that I'm working with. I believe I have like 8 skeins of this mohair yarn, so I've just been working with 4 at the same time, and I'm making like the over part on the shirt right here. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, honestly, it's just been really hard to work on projects when I don't have a stash of yarn. But it's good that I don't have a stash of yarn because I'm so proud of myself for using up most of it. But it's just the yarn from We Are Knitters are colors that I'm not really that comfortable with working with. Or I just don't have enough skeins of it, so I don't know what to do with it. I have 2 skeins of this yarn. It's really nice and I really like the colors, but I only have 2 skeins of it. And it's not really long, like it's only 87 yards, so it's only so much I can do with that. I don't want to make a beanie, so the only thing I can really make is a really long scarf, I guess, but that's just not worthy of posting, and that's also something that's been a problem. I just feel like everything has to be worthy of making and posting on my Instagram because I don't know, I just feel like I don't want to post basic things on there. I just want to post amazing things, and I feel like that's just what's getting in my way. So we're gonna get out of that rut. We're going to be better. We're going to just get back into it and see what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and get yarn from JOANN so I don't have to do it later because it's been really freezing outside. I think it's like 12 degrees outside and I'm in Georgia, so that's crazy. So I'm just going to go before the sun goes down, and it's really freezing outside. So that's the first thing on my list. This is just what I started while binge watching Married at First Sight. Also, at first I was having a really hard time visualizing how to make this part of the top. But I was like, let me just grab my really long scarf that I have and then just like put it over my shoulder. So this is like a good way for you to try to visualize things and put it like this. I mean, honestly, the scarf is pretty uneven just because I use so many different weights of yarn, but it looks good overall. You can't even tell. So kind of like this, and then it ties here, and then this will like fold around my back and tie together like this, but like up here. So that's how I could get a good visual. And I definitely want to make a really long white version of this because this one is cool and all, but I can't wear this with anything. I'll probably wear it today though. It kind of looks cute with this. So let me go ahead and go to JOANN. So I just got back from JOANN. It was super busy. They are having the Yarnormous sale and just sales on really everything. So I just ended up getting this. They did not have any white furry fabric, so I'm probably gonna ditch the hat thing. And I'm just gonna make this long scarf. But that's not really a part of this. It's just a side project for me to just wear since it's so cold outside. And this scarf really does the job. So hopefully this is enough to make one this long. If not, I'll go back for another one. I just didn't feel like spending so much money today. Then I got this lace, but this was all that was left on the spool. And I'm so excited because I didn't even try it out before I bought it. I was like, I'll figure it out. But it looks like this is perfect and it fits around my legs perfectly for the trim of the skirt. So I'm so excited because I love how the lace looks. It's like so pretty. And then I got 2 yards of jean fabric. I don't know if it's enough. It's not really that stretchy, but I think it'll be fine. And wish me luck because last time I worked with a jean, it was a disaster. It was cute, but it made a really big mess. So I'm gonna save this for last. Like I said, I'm gonna finish working on the skirt first. I mean the shirt first. I just wanted to already have all the materials. And then I also got this ribbon to hopefully tie up the sides or just add ribbon details to the sides of the shirt. And it looks like I matched the color pretty good because I did not bring sample yarn like I should have. But it's like we had a successful JOANN run. I'm trying to keep everything that I just bought to the side because we have to do our first part of the project first. So I'm using a size 5mm hook, by the way, and I'm just doing infinite rows of half double crochets until it fits around like I showed y'all earlier. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. And yeah, just a basic half double crochet until I get to the end, and then I chain up 2 and then I half double crochet again. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. And I'll come back once I finish this and take this jacket off because it is so hot in here compared to outside. And this thing was kind of choking me. This is why I don't wear scarves for real. And when I do, I don't wear them for warmth. I just wear them for style like this. But that was not gonna be the move today because it's so cold outside. I don't think I made the band wide enough, to be honest, but we'll work with it because I'm not about to redo it because I'll probably get this yarn tangled up somehow by the time I get there. And then I'm just going to believe in myself and then tie off. Hopefully it fits right. I'm just going to turn it right side out. It feels really nice, especially with the mohair, and surprisingly I'm still not done with these rolls, so I should definitely have enough to make the skirt. Make the shirt. My bad. So yeah, I'll be right back. So I actually love it, and I'm going to start adding the little strings here and a little tie and probably puff balls too for the little winter effect. So now I'm going to look through my handy dandy stitch book so I can see how I want the string to be, or like how detailed I want it. If I just want to do something simple, definitely not something extra like this, but I recently got this book. I mean, it's not recent anymore, but this, well, technically last year now. In 2023, I got this book because I was like, I want to broaden my horizons and add cooler details to my pieces. I got mine from Barnes & Noble. I also got another book, but the other book doesn't include like trim stuff. It's just different stitches. And I used that to make several things already. So I think it's a good thing to invest in. Or you can always do the cheap thing and take pictures of the ones that you like while you're still in store. I mean, I'm not saying to do that, but just none of this is accessible to everybody. Accessible. So yeah, I don't know if I will use any of these trims because they all look really intricate. I think I'll probably just do chain arch edging, which is basically just a normal chain, but just offers a little bit of detail. So here is what it looks like. I mean, it's not the neatest, but I just wanted to see if I would even like it or not, if I'm just gonna settle for making it normal looking. So I'm just gonna make a bow really quickly because it is for the bow. The rest I'll probably do it directly onto the top part, but like it'll be on kind of like this, so this will be in the front of the shirt, and I guess I could put the bow like right here, and then the pom-poms will be going down, if y'all can even see it, because again it's getting dark, but I'll be making it opening here with the string like this. So I think I will keep this texture on the bow just because it kind of elevates it a little bit, even if it is a really small detail. At least it's not just a normal chain. Alright, so here's what it looks like with the puff on the bow. Like this. It's kind of a little messy, but I'll probably make it a little more neat later. But I'm just going to show y'all how I usually make my puff balls. So since this one is small, I'm going to wrap it around just these 2 fingers, but for big puff balls I use like 4 fingers. So I'm just going to wrap it around about 40 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 39, 40. And now I'm just going to cut, and then I'm going to cut like another string so I can tie around the puff, well, soon to be puff, because this is what will hold all of these strings together when I take it off of my fingers. So I'm just going to slip it off because it's a little tight, and just try to keep it like this. And then I grab the string I cut, and then I try to make it even, and then I just tie it around like so, like this. And then I'm going to just triple knot that so it stays. So now it's like this, and then I just hold it from the long strings, and then I grab my scissors and I just cut the loops on both sides. That's why it's a little rough right now. I probably need to cut them down a little more. And when they're cut, you just like do this, and it's a little ball, kind of. And I guess I'll cut it a little shorter. So I like flatten it out, and then I just go around with the scissors. Probably shouldn't have done this on my bedspread because I might have some fluff left over. But then I undo it, and I have this cute, here we go. Now I have this cute little puff ball. And then I just grab my bow. Yeah, I definitely need to cut this one a little more in comparison. And then I just tie the string onto the string I have on my bow with like a double knot. So this is what it looks like. Looks better in person, I promise. But you can either just cut these strings or weave them in. I mean, for stuff that I make for myself, I just cut them. Because, I mean, it's never fallen apart on me yet, so. And I can always fix it if I need to. I keep forgetting the camera is pointed down here. Yeah, it does look better here. I probably should have did the tutorial facing like this. But here's the bow, and I'm just going to finish making the strings like I said earlier and attaching them to this part. And just for a visual, since y'all haven't seen it on yet, I'll put it on for you. I guess I won't make you wait. It looks better without this sweatshirt on, but I don't have a shirt under the sweatshirt, so I can't show it to y'all like that. But I promise you it looks better when it's not over my sweatshirt. So please don't judge it. And it is supposed to be asymmetrical, so it'll be something like this. And this bow will be at the bottom, and then I'll have the little strings here. And keep in mind, I'm gonna have sleeves and a whole under part of this shirt. So this is just the top layer.
You know? Like, although I am an assertive person, like, I don't want to hurt him, so I don't want to come off as rude.
So I already had a shirt similar to the color that I'm doing now that I made for the market that didn't sell. So I just put it on so I could get a visual of what it's gonna look like. And I am so excited to finish this. So I did the like little string things. It's a cardigan, so I have it on backwards, but I think I'm gonna also sew the back of this shirt just to make it a nice plain shirt, because I put it on earlier. I was like, okay, this is cute, because I wouldn't wear it as a cardigan, but as a shirt it's really cute. But it is slightly different, like color-wise, than the one I'm working on now, and it's a different material and whatnot, so I'm not going to use this to put over this shirt. I am still going to make a completely new shirt, especially since I know for a fact I have enough yarn. But here's just a visual of what it'll kind of look like when I'm done with it. So yeah, we finished the top part. I'm gonna take a little popcorn break, and then I will start working on probably the body first. I'll do the body, and then I'll do the sleeves last. So yeah. Hey y'all, I just finished eating my popcorn, and now we're gonna start on phase 2 of the top. So we finished phase 1, which is the overlay part, and now I'm going to work on the asymmetrical part. So I'm thinking I'm just going to make, it's going to be just like the top, but it's going to be asymmetric, like I just said. And I'm going to start off with a longer chain where it's longer on the shirt in the sketch. And then I'll just, sorry, I have a lifesaver in my mouth, but I'll just decrease every row or so until I get to the length that I want the rest of the top to be. So that's the plan. I also don't know if I want to lace up the sides or not. I think I might lace up the short side with the ribbon that I bought. But yeah, and I'll come back once I do that, because it's really just half double crochets like I did for the top part overlay that we just finished. Okay, so for a visual, I went ahead and converted the cardigan that I had into a sweater, and it's really cute. I'll show y'all that too. But I felt like I was decreasing too much for the body of the top. I'm still not tall enough. I'm standing on my stool, so I don't know how to make you be able to see me. Well, let me bring this down a little. But just doing the decreases wasn't looking right. So I think I'll just make it normally, because even with this sweater, it still decreases a little bit, like how it is in the sketch, as long as I just like pull it down or something. Since I do have one shoulder farther up than this shoulder, so it'll naturally make it, I mean, granted it's not on the right side because they're both supposed to be longer going this way, but I feel like it looks fine even if it is opposite ways. Or maybe it would be more flattering going this way. I think it is more flattering going this way, actually, having the slant on the same side. But I don't know how much it matters. It's just doing the decrease every row was not working out. And it doesn't look right if I just all of a sudden stop a decrease. So I'm hitting a dilemma. Maybe I'll try decreasing every other row, maybe that'll help. So I guess I'll try that now. But I think I'll just go ahead and do the sleeves first before I keep trying to mess around with the middle, because at least with the sleeves, there's only so much I can do with the sleeves. So yeah, and now I'll just show you the sweater. So this is the back actually. I actually like having the low V in the back of the sweater, and I like having the high neckline for this one at least, but I like that it's versatile. I can do it both ways. It's just I don't have this yarn anymore, so if you see the seam, it's because I use that yarn, which is mohair, and it's a solid color where this one's more kind of heathered. So that's why you can see the seam, but I also think it's fine since it's right in the middle. It's like a design preference, and I can always make like the edges with the other yarn, so it looks like it's more intentional. But I really like it like this, and then the back would be like this. So I feel like this kind of elevates it. Well, not really. I feel like it makes it more simple, but it's still really cute and really cozy. And then it's like a party in the back because it has the back out. I guess this is more like a watch me make a lot of random things with stuff that I already have and buying stuff from the store, I guess. I mean, I haven't used the stuff I bought from the store yet, but you'll see that later in the video. Hopefully the jean skirt idea goes out good. I guess I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and try to figure out how I want to make the middle part. I feel like it's gonna take me a while to figure it out. But that is just the beauty of designing things. And actually it doesn't look so bad on top of this, but I just want to have a whole mohair top. I feel like it'll be super warm and cute. Well, I do have a little update. It is the next morning and I decided to work on the middle again because I am not a quitter. And we finally got to going somewhere. So I think I'm going to make like a tube top situation right here. And it is asymmetrical, as you can see. And I just started off with the short side first and I increased every other row. So that is how we got this smaller lengthening of the top instead of the drastic lengthening, because at that rate the shirt would have been like all the way down here. So I'm done with the front half. Now I think I'm just going to work down to like right here and then just do half double crochets in the back loops only until it reaches this side so it can be a tube top. And I think I'll make it a little bigger than it needs to be, or just to not fit me super tightly, because I am going to have the ribbon detail to lace up on the short side, and this side will just be left hanging. And yeah, that's the plan. And I'm not nervous about the rest of this top because the rest should just be basic. This was like the hardest part. So I will keep y'all updated. And I also forgot to mention something, so let me get y'all back up here. So last night I learned restraint when it comes to crocheting all day and all night when it comes to trying to finish a product. So I made sure I did not work on this top last night that much, past like 7-8 o'clock. So proud of myself for that. But I did work on the scarf because it's technically not a part of this outfit. So here's how it looks like. I probably should have got 2 skeins because I think it would be cool to have them like dark in the middle and then both ends will be light, but like I only have dark left, so like one end will be dark and one end will be light. But I don't think it's that different of a color, so as long as it can make the whole scarf, this is fine. But this is how much scarf progress I made, and I think the yarn is pretty cool, so that's good. But let me finish working on the midsection of my top.
Squid Game into a reality competition show, which is obviously incredibly ironic, as everyone has pointed out, due to the premise of the original series.
Here's the update, what it's looking like so far. So now I just have to do the sleeves, and I think I'm not going to sew everything together. I think I'll probably keep most of the top separate because that means I can wear everything on its own. So I can have a tube top if I want to. I can have a short sleeve if I want to, or I can have the long sleeve, which I'll be making. So here it is. And for the sleeves, I'm just going to make one sleeve from, I'll say, from my shoulder down. And then, well, not the top of my shoulder, but like where this goes down. I'm going to measure it with some measuring tape just so I can make it accurate. Unlike everything else, it wasn't really that important if it was accurate, but I need to make sure that the sleeves don't come above this over part. And then this sleeve can be a little longer. So that's the plan. Or I mean, they could be the same length. I guess that could work as well. So I'll just make them the same length. So about 19 inches. So I will make both sleeves 19 inches long. So this is the next morning, and I'm just showing off my super long scarf that I finished. As you can see, one side is darker than the other, but I think it's a pretty cool look. And I think it's fine that it's super long because I can do the little, you know, wrap around thing, and still is pretty cool. So, and one thing about me, I really love cooking. So tonight I'm making this little homemade pizza. It's my first time using the roller and everything. It was so much fun. And yeah, enjoy this little cooking break. So here's what it looks like right now. I definitely could have made the sleeves longer because they're kind of short on both sides. I did end up making this sleeve longer than this one, which I'm glad I did because this one is way too short for this side. But like everything is just a little too short than what it was supposed to be. Sew these all together instead of trying to keep them separate. That could make it work. And again, I can sew this as well. I might just have to sew everything together for it to be correct. And that'll probably be the easiest course of action to do as well. And here's the back. So I'm really happy with it overall. It's just the length that's a little off. And then I do have the little asymmetrical thing, but I mean, it doesn't really look right because I have these leggings on. But yeah, it's still a little asymmetrical. Yeah, I'm gonna sew this together instead of keeping them in 3 separate pieces. The 3 separate pieces would have been really cool, really innovative, you know, make it good for all seasons. But considering this is made of like a quadrupled layer of mohair, is no way I can wear this when it's hot outside anyways. I'm already burning up wearing this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it together, and then this falling down won't be a problem. Basically, I just got the sleeve that's over this open part. I'm going to put it just right here where the hole ends, because this sleeve is already pushing it. And then this one I'm going to try to make even, I guess. So I guess bring it up a little more, but not too much more because it is higher up on my shoulder. So I think I'll keep it down right here too. And I'm just going to sew, I guess, this part that's closest, and I can leave this part unsewed. So I'm just going to sew this layer onto the actual shirt and leave this one loose so the back will still be out. I accidentally broke the pom-poms off of this side, so that's a thing. But I don't think I'll fix it, to be honest, because I'm debating if I should switch it out for ribbon, because I did the ribbon detail on the side and I like it. I think it's pretty cute. I don't really like the seam right here, but there's really nothing else I can do for the top to all stay together nicely. And I like how it looks back here, and it can also have like a back out moment. But here's what the top looks like. And it's looking like on the camera you see the seam where the top stops. So I don't know if I should fix that and make a seam for this whole thing. It's just I don't like the seam. So I don't really want to have to do a seam for the whole front, unfortunately. I should have just made the sleeves longer and that would have been fine. But now I'm gonna see what else I can put the ribbon detailing on. I might put it on this sleeve, or maybe I'll put the crisscross on top of this. We'll see. So I think this is the final draft. I added some lacy details on both sides now, and I'll be cutting this one. I just have it tucked in right now because I don't want bows at the bottom. And then I just kept this bow right here. Might leave it out, I don't know yet, it depends. I added a drawstring at the top of the tube top part so it would stay up and I wouldn't have to worry about it falling down all the time. So here's the back. And again, I did do the drawstring, so I had to tie it, or you'll be seeing it in the back. And then here's this side and this side. I don't think I'll have time to do the skirt today, unfortunately, because it's already like 6 o'clock and I have school tomorrow, and I'm just not going to be working on crocheting all day because, like I said, I am a work in progress and I'm not going to get addicted to crocheting again. Hey y'all, so I just got back from a really long day of school. It's like 5:30. I'm super tired, my head and my eyes kind of hurt, so I don't know if I'll crochet today, but I'll see how I feel after I eat. I haven't eaten yet, so yeah. I haven't done anything else on the top. I think I'll just let the top sit for a while because I'm not sure if I like it or not. Like, I don't love it yet. Maybe I will later, but it's just the distressed part that I'm kind of about. I probably shouldn't have done that. And if I want to undo that, I'll have to take the sleeves off of it now that I've sewed it on and didn't keep them into 3 separate pieces. So that sucks. That means I kind of have to live with it unless I want to redo it and have to deal with trying to take the sleeves off, risking messing up the sleeves and stuff if I cut the wrong thing. So I think I'll just have to keep the distressed part, try to work with it. Maybe it'll grow on me. But I'm going to go ahead and start on the jean skirt today if I'm up to it. So I'll be cutting the jean into strips and then I guess crocheting them from the little strips. We'll see how it goes. I did do it with my jean pants that I made before, but that was a mess. So hopefully this jean material that I bought, since I'm not making it out of my old jeans, I did just buy the fabric from JOANN. Hopefully that'll make it easier, but we'll see. Sorry that I keep recording in my bathroom, but this is really the best lighting in my room when the sun goes down. So yeah, and this is the fabric that we're working with. So yeah, I'm thinking I can cut in like a spiral, I guess, so I don't have to like glue anything together, and hopefully that'll be enough yarn to work with. So I'm thinking maybe like an inch wide, and I'll just do an inch wide spiral along this whole thing of fabric. So wish me luck. Hey everyone, so here is what the yarn ball is looking like. I did end up doing the spiral thing, so that's why the edges are like squared. It's corners. So hopefully when I crochet you don't see that, or maybe we'll just add a cool distress effect. But now I'm just going to make a mini skirt. So for the skirt, I've been doing extended half double crochets, and I've just been working in the round, and I just made the starting chain wide enough to fit around the widest point of me, which is my hips and my butt, of course. So yeah, and I just wasn't really worried about my waist. I probably should have in retrospect, but it was still okay. And yeah, I just did that until I ran out of yarn. As you can see, the ball has gotten super small, and I'm gonna run out shortly and update you with what I'm gonna do now. So excuse the mess back here, but unfortunately I ran out of yarn. This is how much of the skirt that we got. It's already pretty heavy, and I don't feel like going to JOANN again. So really all I have to do is figure out what I'm gonna do from like here to here. So I was like, let me just get a pair of jeans that I don't wear, and I can just put it on top of it. So I think I'm just going to cut these into shorts just because these are too skinny. And I don't really wear skinny jeans anymore, so I don't wear these anyway. It's not like I can be using them for a future job either because they have rips on them and I don't even wear ripped jeans anymore like that. So I'm just going to cut these into some shorts. And I guess I could always use this jean too if I wanted to, but it's not exactly the same color, so I'll just do this method first and hopefully it looks right. And then I was thinking to like get the shorts. I really don't even have to sew it perfectly on here. I just have to line it up at a good spot. Like here. And then just sew the top maybe. Maybe even less than this. I just don't want the skirt to be super short. So maybe something like this. And I think that could look cute. So I'm just going to sew this part together. And then I can get the lace. And add the lace trim still. Or maybe not, it might be too much. But I think it could be cute still. So that's what we're gonna try to do. I'm gonna let my camera charge a little more. But all I'll do off camera is sew this onto the short. So here is what the outfit looks like currently. Here's the skirt. It's kind of wonky on the sides because I made it a little too big. But yeah, again, I still have this string right here that I have to figure out what to do with. But here's the back. And gotta roll up my shorts. Because it is a skort now, so I like that. Yeah, overall I'm really happy with it. And I'm debating if I even want to add the lace on the bottom. And I can always pull it up a little. I do like it to be a little shorter in the front. But yeah, let me see what it looks like with the lace. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like it, to be honest. Let me see what it looks like up here. Yeah, I don't think I'll use the lace. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool thing to say for another project though, but I don't think it's meant for this one. Really, I could have made this skirt a little shorter if I wanted to use the lace. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it'll be cute on a shorter skirt. Maybe on another crochet skirt I can add it. But I think this skirt is done. It's to my liking. That's all that matters. So yeah, I will update y'all if I do find something else to make, but this is pretty much the whole outfit from the sketch. And pro tip, if you want the jean to stop shedding, just grab a vacuum and you'll be good. And for the 1% of you who are still here, I love you.